And a very pleasant good afternoon, everybody, from Don Drum Stadium on the campus of Marietta College. It is Homecoming 2024. Play-by-play guy likes wingies. It's the wing eating contest here on the campus pregame and tailgate here at Marietta College. Hi, everybody. I'm Brian Austin. Welcome to Homecoming 2024 here at Don Drum. Marietta College coming into this ball game a perfect 6-0. Never in the history of Marietta College football have they been 7-0. We'll see if they can get there today. But in order to do that, they have got the Yellow Jackets from Baldwin Wallace here in town from Berea, Ohio. Baldwin Wallace comes in. They've only lost 2 games this year, and 2 powerhouse teams that Marietta has not seen yet. They lost to Mount Union earlier in the year, and they've lost to John Carroll. Marietta has those 2 ball clubs coming up later on in the season, but right now they've got to take care of business here with Baldwin Wallace. And the Yellow Jackets have no slouch on offense. Their quarterback, Charlie Bubonics, has completed 138 of 191 passes for an OAC second best, 1,404 yards, and an OAC leading 17 touchdowns. Junior wideout Tim Conwell from Avon, Ohio, leads the OAC with 7 receiving touchdowns and is tied for 4th in the conference with 27 receptions. For Marietta, senior all-OAC quarterback Connor Veerstra has completed 104 of 151 passes, 3rd best in the OAC at 1,390 yards. OAC second best, 15 touchdowns. Taz Morris, 453 yards on 78 carries with an OAC 6th best, tying 5 touchdowns. And Vontae Hodges has carried the ball for 417 yards and 5 touchdowns. When you figure out who you're going to throw the ball to, it's always Dawson Snyder. 2nd in the league, 40 catches, 3rd best, 470 yards. Snyder has caught 5 touchdowns, and he's rushed for another. And on the defensive side of the ball, they are led by Harley Hopkins. He leads the team and is tied in the OAC with 49 tackles. A little while ago, we talked to Andy Waddle, and we got his thoughts on several things, most of those being how he's going to game plan today against a air attack of Baldwin Wallace. And then the other thing that we're going to talk to him about, and you'll find out here in just a couple of minutes, we're talking about streaks. Marietta has won 11 straight ball games dating back to last year. He doesn't like to talk about streaks. You'll find that out here in just a second. So we're going to take a break, and when we come back, we are going to talk to Marietta College head football coach in his 12th season, Andy Waddle. You are watching Marietta College football on CAS 45. It's Homecoming 24. Stay with us. We are coming right back.
At Sir Speedy, we're not just about ink on paper.
Okay.
We're your one-stop destination for all your printing needs. From eye-catching signs to promotional materials that leave a lasting impression, we bring your ideas to life. Our experts are here to guide you through every step, ensuring your brand stands out. Print it right. Choose Sir Speedy for all your printing needs. Reliable and tailored to perfection. That's our promise. Helping you get noticed. Sir Speedy, your print partner for success.
At Marietta College, we believe if something is worth doing, you should do it with every ounce of your being. Our students are pioneers, and they're committed to getting the most out of their college experience. They seek experiences beyond their classes or their major, and we have more than 50. A Marietta College student wants to write and direct a campus play, score the game-winning basket, and complete a serious research project with their professor. We know Marietta College isn't for everyone, but it might be the perfect fit for you. Learn more today at marietta.edu.
At Papa John's, we start with better. Like taking marinated oven-roasted chicken and tossing it in our hot lemon pepper sauce. Or how we hand toss our fresh, never frozen signature dough made from 6 simple ingredients. And now our dough can save you dough when you order from the Papa Pairings menu. Get 2 or more Papa Pairings favorites for just $6.99 each. Better ingredients, better pizza, Papa John's. Order now on the app.
Welcome back to Don Drum Stadium on the campus of Marietta College. CAS 45's coverage of Marietta College football with the coach, Andy Waddle. And Andy, first of all, let's talk a little bit about last week. That big rivalry game is always tough with the Muskies, but you guys put it on them.
Yeah, I thought we came out and played pretty well. I mean, I thought that we put together probably one of our better performances that we've done over the past few years, and we're able to win the turnover battle. We're able to control the line of scrimmage and prevent them from really generating very many big plays.
You have your work cut out for you today. I mean, there's no ifs, ands, or buts about it. Baldwin Wallace is coming in here. You guys did get him last year, but they're always a tough test for you guys, and especially today. Your secondary is going to have to be on their toes. How did you prepare this week?
Yeah, I mean, we think that their quarterback is pretty good, probably the best that we've seen so far, and they spread you out and move the ball to a bunch of different targets, and a bunch of capable guys that can make plays down the field and make plays happen when they get the ball in their hands.
Their receiver Cromwell is 17 touchdowns on the year. He leads, is in the top of the OAC category. So as you prepared this week, again the pressure being on your secondary, what are you looking for today as ways to get in Bobonic's head, the quarterback?
Well, I mean, it always starts with, at least for us, with, trying to get pressure on the quarterback. And, we can do that a number of different ways. Number one, I mean, we've got one of the best defensive linemen in the country in Chance Knight and a bunch of good pieces around him, along with, some linebackers that can rush the passer as well when we present that opportunity. So, that's part of it. And then, just play a variety of different coverages, but, just play the ones that we play them really well and run to the ball and tackle better than we did last week.
You talk about starts. Let's talk about a couple of streaks today. First of all, I don't know if you knew this or not. I'm sure you guys do, but how much of a motivating factor is it for your defense? You have not given up a single point in the first quarter all season long. That's talk about great starts. That's a way to start the ball game.
Yeah, I mean, like, it's tough because I think we're doing some good things defensively, and that can put you at the top of the conference and maybe the top of the country in certain categories. And it's easy to look at those things and chase stats. I constantly telling our staff and our players, that stats are a result of doing great things and not to chase the stats, but chase the process of doing great things. And so, we've gone out and we've played pretty good defensively, and hopefully we can continue that trend. But we're not going to chase stats. I mean, greatness isn't won in the first quarter, and it can start there. But throughout any game, there's going to be ebb and flows, and whether we're ahead or behind, we have to keep fighting and make sure we finish strong.
So, having said that, a couple of other things on the line today. First of all, you are tied with Army, the longest winning streak currently in college football at 11 straight. And if you win today, Marietta second, right? Yeah. Second. And if you win today, that'd be the first Marietta College team to be 7-0 to start a season. How do you look at that? Or again, is that just something you don't worry about?
I think that stuff is awesome for our alums, and for someday it'll be awesome for our current team. But when you're in the middle of it, that is not our focus. Our focus is on beating BW, which is a really good football team. And, when we get to the end of the season, we'll look back at some of the things that we did, and hopefully there'll be things that we can celebrate. But, if we don't take care of business, there won't be much celebrating.
This is probably it has to be one of the most well-rounded teams that you guys have ever had. As I look at the stats, second in scoring offense, third in rushing offense, you lead in passing defense, you're first in rushing defense in the conference, total defense you're first. Yet in the top, all of those categories, you don't have one single player that leads anything. It's all a team effort. Talk about that.
It's interesting because I think that in order to be a great team, you have to first and foremost have great people inside of your program that are skilled, but I think more importantly that care about each other and care about the process and care about doing things right, and are selfless people where they want to make sure that that they're just doing their part for the greater good of the team. What's awesome about this group is I think that they fit a lot of those categories, and I haven't heard anybody, complaining about where's mine or when am I going to get mine. They just keep battling for each other, and we oftentimes talk about loving each other, living for each other, and sacrificing for each other, and they've embodied that.
Coach, I asked you this the last time we were together. I'll ask you this again. Marietta College wins today if?
we have to score more points than BW. I think that always we want to make sure that we're controlling the line of scrimmage. We want to be able to do that by protecting our quarterback, and we want to get after their quarterback. We want to be able to run the ball, and prevent them from running the ball. But I think the big things, beyond that are going to be, preventing the big play and creating the big play, and doing good things on special teams, and not turning the ball over.
And lastly, it's homecoming today. Talk about the atmosphere on campus all week, and then today, all the tailgating. The place is packed today. Talk about the atmosphere here.
Yeah, it's great. I mean, Marietta College is an awesome community with an awesome alumni base, and it's just amazing support. So anytime that we get to be at home in front of our home crowds, I think it's a huge advantage for us. And if you haven't been to a game at Marietta College, come back and see these guys, see the campus, be in the community, because while you guys do a great job, and you really do a great job, there's nothing like being here and being a part of the action.
Well, man, best of luck to you today, and hopefully you go out of here 7-0.
Thanks. Go Pios.
All right, that's Andy Waddle, head coach of the Marietta College Pioneers. Big homecoming game coming up against Baldwin Wallace. We'll have the kickoff for you right after this on CAS 45's coverage of Marietta College football. We're coming right back.
For nearly 50 years, CAS Cable has been proudly serving the Mid-Ohio Valley with cable TV, internet, and home phone. Our commitment has always been to provide the best possible experience and service for our customers. With CAS, you get straightforward pricing that's easy to understand. And when you call, you'll talk to a local team member. Call us today or visit us online and see what we can do for you. CAS Cable, proud to be part of our community.
Wilkie's Sports Bar in downtown Marietta is the area's newest place for food and fun. Stop by for lunch or dinner and relax with friends and family. Play some games and enjoy the TVs everywhere so you don't miss a minute of your favorite game. You can't go wrong ordering from the menu. Enjoy sandwiches, wings, ribs, salads, and more. Plus, we've got plenty of legal beverages, including all your favorite beers. Follow us on Facebook for the latest specials and events. Wilkie's Sports Bar, Tiber Way in downtown Marietta. Why wouldn't you?
Welcome back to Don Drum Stadium here on the campus of Marietta College, and the Pioneers are coming out of the tunnel as we get ready to kick off this afternoon. It's Homecoming 2024. Brian Nost with you here on CAS 45. Glad you're with us this afternoon. It's going to be a barn burner, I promise you, as Baldwin Wallace comes in at 4-2, 3-2 in the OAC. The only losses that they have in the conference are, as we talked about in the pregame, Mount Union and John Carroll. Marietta comes in today a perfect 6-0, looking to be the first ever Marietta College football team to go 7-0 on a season to start. And they've got their work cut out for them again this afternoon. You see there the only two losses to Baldwin Wallace, Mount Union 52-14 and John Carroll at 20-16. And those two games happen to be our last two. We are home here next week against Wilmington, as you can see. But on November the 9th, we travel up to Mount Union, and then we'll close it out on November 16th at John Carroll. So really important to get this one under our belts today, but we've got to take it one step at a time. And again, the big thing that we're going to have to do is keep their quarterback under wraps. Charlie Bubonics, the 6'1", 185-pound sophomore, is 138 of 191 on the year for 1,404 yards. He's thrown for 3 interceptions. He's got 17 touchdowns, though, and that leads the Ohio Athletic Conference. When they do run the football, George Lindenberger will be in the backfield. He averages 4.4 yards a carry. Also, Tyrone Singleton will get some touches today at the running back position. Back to kickoff for Marietta is number 18, Derek Klein, and back deep to receive for Baldwin Wallace, Tyrone Singleton and Michael Love. And it's going to go to Love. That's going to go over his head. Rather, that was Singleton over his head. And so Baldwin Wallace will come out early and start from the 25-yard line, 1st and 10. Again, Marietta has not given up a single point in the entire season in the first quarter. We'll see if that trend continues. And, we talked to Andy Waddle about that before the game. He wasn't really into all those streaks and statistics and all of that kind of stuff. He just didn't want to really talk about it, to be honest with you. So we'll have to see how they do here. And Lindberger in the backfield, and they're going to hand it to him right away, right up the middle. And he's met at the line of scrimmage. Nice job on that interior line from Marietta. Chance Knight in there to make the stop at number 55. And they don't give him any gain at all. It'll be 2nd down and 10. Again, Charlie Bubonics, number 7, is your quarterback. Lindberger is the sidecar. Out of the shotgun. Bubonics wants to throw, and he's met in the backfield. That's number 55, Chance Knight. And Knight drops him for a 10-yard loss. It'll be 3rd and a bunch. Ball is on the 15-yard line, and they've got to get to the 35 for a first down. Great job there by Chance Knight, getting past his defender on the offensive line. And the world-famous Don Nealon draw play right up the middle there, and no gain for number 36, George Lindberger. So Marietta with a great stand right out of the gate. And they turn Baldwin Wallace away. Back deep to receive for Marietta is going to be Dawson Snyder. He'll be standing at his 46-yard line. And punting duties in his own end zone is Joseph Evans. There is a flag on the play. Dawson Snyder is going to take it at the 45 and just fall on it. But there is a flag back at the 11-yard line. We'll see what the call is. Officials discussing it down there at about the 22-yard line. And now the head linesman is going to explain it to Andy Waddle. So Marietta was offside. Xander Stroop was the guilty party, but Baldwin Wallace is going to decline that penalty, so it'll be 1st and 10 Marietta at their 45-yard line. Taz Morris in the backfield for the Pioneers, and Connor Veerstra, 6'5", 220 senior out of Thornville, Ohio. And Marietta starts on offense here this afternoon, 13:03 to go in the first. Snyder in motion. Veerstra looking right, throws right, and the pass is going to be caught. Nice pickup there by Jay Melcurry. And Melcurry, first down yardage inside the 45 to the 44-yard line for the Pioneers. And they're starting off on the right foot here this afternoon. Pickup of 11 on the play. It'll be 1st and 10. Out of the shotgun, Veerstra in the backfield. Man in motion over the middle, and Dawson Snyder wanted a flag, but he didn't get it. Coverage there by Alden Steele. The ball went over Snyder's head. So it'll be 2nd down.
2nd and 10.
Wide receiver to the top of your screen, that's Melcurry. Now they'll send a man in motion. Brookover, the senior tight end. And the handoff right up the middle. Goes to Taz Morris, and Morris across the 40 down to the 38-yard line. Gain of 6 on the play. It's going to bring up 3rd down and a short 4.
initial hit from Devontae Jackson.
Marietta 47% on the year
6-yard gain.
in third down situations.
4.
Again, Mel Curry to the top of your screen, 2 wide receivers at the bottom. And now they'll send a man in motion, but hang on a second. Baldwin Wallace wants to talk about it here in a 3rd and 4. We'll take a break as well. 11:39 to go in the first quarter. Marietta, their first possession of the afternoon, and they're on the move. We'll take a break. We're coming right back.
At Sir Speedy, we're not just about ink on paper. We're your one-stop destination for all your printing needs. From eye-catching signs to promotional materials that leave a lasting impression, we bring your ideas to life. Our experts are here to guide you through every step, ensuring your brand stands out. Print it right. Choose Sir Speedy for all your printing needs. Reliable and tailored to perfection. That's our promise. Helping you get noticed. Sir Speedy, your print partner for success.
11:39 to go here in the first. And Marietta with a 3rd and 4. Man in motion to the top of your screen, and Veerstra wants to throw. Swing pass is caught by Morris, and he's going to be way short of the first down. That is a nice job by Baldwin Wallace on the outside. Wrap Morris up as soon as he caught the football. That's going to be a no gain, and Marietta's going to have to punt. So their first possession for the Pioneers started out promising. First play was a gain of 11 yards, and after that, they kind of sputtered. Bailey with the kick. It's a nice one. It's going to go in the end zone, though. He really got his foot into it. So Baldwin Wallace will take over their second possession of the afternoon. No score in this ball game. 10:51 to go in the first. We are just underway here at Don Drum Stadium on the campus of Marietta College. It is homecoming 2024 and a great crowd on hand. Couldn't ask for a nicer day to play college football here in the Pioneer City. Bubonics looking to throw over the middle, has a man caught. And the pass is brought in by Tim Conwell. He's the leading receiver on this Baldwin Wallace ball club, and you see him there at the top of your screen kind of limping off the side of the field there. He needs somebody to come in for him, and so filling in will be Colin Quinlan, number 6. First down, Yellow Jackets. Line of scrimmage is the 32. Bubonics brings a man in motion. And now the handoff. Right up the middle. Singleton on his feet. Tyrone Singleton, the sophomore, gets outside to about the 37-yard line. Singleton 5'9", 185 pounds out of Willoughby, Ohio. Gains of 6 on the play. It'll be 2nd down and 4.
Gain of 5, 2nd and 5.
Man in motion is Lomeo, and they give it to him. Right side, tries to turn the corner, and he does. He's going to be just shy of the first down, out to the 43-yard line. We'll see where they mark it. 42-yard line, so he'll be a yard short. It'll be 3rd and 1. And time for that Marietta defense to shine out here. Sabatino, Shapley, Knight, and Visnick across the front.
3rd and
1. And the handoff to Singleton. He'll have that first down as he got across the 42 out to the 44-yard line. So
handoff goes to Tyrone
Singleton just right up the middle.
Sal Laurie making the stop.
First and 10 for the Yellow Jackets. Play action and a little dump pass intended for Austin Shuck, and it was over his back shoulder. He couldn't haul it in, so Bubonics throws that incompletion. His first of the afternoon. Clock will stop on the incompletion. It'll be 2nd down and 10, 8:31 to go in this first quarter. Bunch formation now, wide receivers at the bottom of your screen, 3 of them for the Yellow Jackets. And the sidecar in the backfield is Singleton. Bubonics wants to throw. He's got a man open on the near sideline, and that pass is caught by Conwell. Again, Conwell, leading receiver on this ball club and leading the OAC in touchdowns. Great crowd, by the way, on hand today. Because again, you couldn't ask for really a nicer day to play football here in Marietta. First and 10, stop there made by Harley Hopkins, by the way. Bubonics keeps it. Wants to run around the left side, and he's going to be shoved out of bounds. Nice play there by Brady McManaway. Shoving him out of bounds. He got one on the carry. It'll be 2nd down and 9. Again, Singleton is the sidecar. They bring a man in motion, and they'll pitch it to him. And that is going to be Michael Love, number 0.
Stopped after a gain of 1 by Harley Hopkins.
Hopkins on the stop.
And it is
Love is a tough guy to bring down. He's only 5'8". And 155 pounds. He's quick, out of Fort Pierce, Florida. Only 1 on the play, so it's 3rd and 8. Big 3rd down coming up here for the Pioneers. Bubonics wants to throw over the middle. Intercepted! Sal Laurie, number 0. Check this out. Laurie reads it the whole way. There he's got his eyes on the quarterback, and he steps right in front of the receiver. Great job by Sal Laurie, and Marietta creates the first turnover of the afternoon, and they are in business. The ball is going to be spotted at the 35-yard line. 1st and 10 for the Pioneers. Huge turnover right there.
at the 35-yard line. It's a first down Pioneers.
Morris in the backfield. Now they'll send Witzberger in motion. And they give it to Taz right up the middle. Taz Morris on his feet across the 45 out to the 49-yard line of Baldwin Wallace. Big time run there from Taz Morris. It's his 2nd carry of the afternoon, and it was a big one.
It's a first down Pioneers.
16 yards on the carry for Morris. It'll be 1st and 10 on the 49-yard line. Pioneers in business in Yellow Jacket territory. Coming up on 6 minutes to go here in the first, and we have no score. Play fake over the middle, looking for a man, and it's in and out of the hands of Dawson Snyder. The pass was there, but Snyder was going to get creamed. I don't know if he had that on his brain when he pulled it in, but he just couldn't hang on to it. So 2nd down. Vontae Hodges checks into the ball game for the Pioneers. Vontae on the year, averaging 9 yards a carry, or 9 yards a carry, 5 touchdowns, and about 83 yards a game. So both guys in the backfield. Morris goes into the slot, and Hodges is going to be to the sidecar to the left. Now they'll bring Morris in motion, and Marietta's just, they're all over the place. They need to take a timeout, so we'll take one as well. 5:59 to go in the first, no score. Marietta is driving. Stay with us. You're watching Pioneer Football on CAS 45, brought to you by Sir Speedy Printing.
At Sir Speedy, we're not just about ink on paper. We're your one-stop destination for all your printing needs. From eye-catching signs to promotional materials that leave a lasting impression, we bring your ideas to life. Our experts are here to guide you through every step, ensuring your brand stands out. Print it right. Choose Sir Speedy for all your printing needs. Reliable and tailored to perfection. That's our promise. Helping you get noticed. Sir Speedy, your print partner for success.
Back to live action here in Marietta after the timeout. Pioneers have it, 2nd down and 10. Both teams now have burned a timeout here in this first quarter. Witzberger in motion, and they'll give it to Morris, right side, and he gets a whole lot of nothing. Maybe barely got back to the line of scrimmage, and I think he even lost a yard. Yeah, they're going to give him a 1-yard loss on that carry. So now 3rd and 11 for Marietta. Three wide receivers, 2 in the slot, 1 at the top of your screen. And now they'll bring a man in motion. That's Gandy. Now he goes back the other way. Veerstra, straight drop, has time, steps up, still looking. Now he'll tuck it and run, cut up field, and he will be hit and knocked out of bounds or close to it at the 43-yard line. So a gain of 7 on the play, but they were 3rd and 11. Now it'll be interesting to see what Andy Waddle does here. Does he send the punt unit out? And yes, he does.
4th and 4.
Aiden Bailey will stand at his 42-yard line. And back deep is Colin Quinlan for the Yellow Jackets. Bailey, nice spiraling kick, and it goes right into the end zone. He got all of that one. And he got some help with the wind, too. The wind blowing left to right sent that ball into the end zone. So no score at 4 minutes and 30 seconds to go here in the first quarter. Marietta trying to keep that streak alive of having no one score in the first quarter. They've outscored their opponents 56-0 in the first quarter this year. And so Baldwin Wallace will have 4 minutes and 30 seconds to try and work with that and see if they can change that statistic. And here we go. Bubonics wants to throw, and he does. Swing pass on the outside, and with some running room is Tim Conwell. And Conwell is really having his way with the Marietta secondary here so far today. Every time they've thrown one to him, he's caught it. That's his 3rd catch of the day.
Hoping to get down the line.
Gain of 8 on the play, 2nd down and 2.
Thinking it was closer over here.
Lindberger in the backfield. Bubonics wants to throw. Now he'll step up. Throw it over the middle, wide open, and a huge hit. Big hit right there by Jalen Kiero Gordon. And it was certainly a clean hit, but Colin Quinlan paid the price. And Quinlan still flat on his back. Clean hit by Kiero Gordon, by the way. No flags on the field or anything like that, but man, I'm telling you what, that was a pop. Maybe one of those deals where Quinlan just got the wind knocked out of him, but he's moving around, but it acts like he wants to get up, and he does. But what a great, great pop by Jalen Kiero Gordon, and Quinlan taking his time getting to the sideline for sure. Quinlan, sophomore, 5'11", 200 pounds, out of Willoughby, Ohio. And you see he's walking very gingerly. Under his own power, though, so that's good to see. So it's going to be 3rd and 2, and they're Baldwin Wallace ready to snap the football, and this kid's just now going past the numbers. All right, bunch formation for the Yellow Jackets at the top of your screen. 3 wide receivers to the top, 1 to the bottom. Bubonics looking down the left side for a man, and it is in and out of the hands of Connor Awad, junior wide receiver out of North Rivergate, Ohio. Awad couldn't haul it in, and they're going to have to punt. So, in less than 60 seconds, Marietta has created a turnover on downs, and so far the streak stays alive. Am I the only one that likes this streak of no scoring in the first quarter? I don't think Coach Waddle wanted to talk about it when we when we talked pregame. Dawson Snyder with the fair catch at the 41-yard line, so Marietta will take over with 3 minutes and 38 seconds to go here in the first quarter. No score, and again, a great shot of the crowd there on Homecoming 2024. Pretty much packed on the home side of the field. And Berea, Ohio, not a real far drive, just up around the Cleveland area. So about a 3-hour jaunt down here for the Baldwin Wallace fans. And they've got a good smattering of folks on their side of the field. Vontae Hodges checks into the ball game in the backfield with Connor Veerstra. So 1st and 10, Marietta. Line of scrimmage is the 41-yard line. They'll send Logan Brook over in motion. Now they'll bring Witzberger across and hold everything. False start against the Pioneers. I think they're going to get that on Witzberger, but I'm not sure. I thought they said 44. Evan Gandy checks into the ball game, and he's going to replace Logan Brook over the tight end. He'll come out. So now 1st and 15 for the Pioneers. Line of scrimmage goes back to the 36-yard line. Witzberger lines up outside the tight end. And the first give of the afternoon is up the middle to Vontae Hodges. Hodges, not much, maybe 2 yards. So it'll be 2nd down and 13. Clock continues to run inside 3:20.
Makes the stop after a gain of 2. 2nd and 13.
Mel Curry goes to the top of the screen. Evan Gandy's going to line up in the slot. Dawson Snyder at the bottom. And Connor Veerstra is going to put Hodges on the outside and now bring him in motion. He's by himself in the backfield. Veerstra wants to throw, looks right side, has Dawson on the comeback route. Ryan Dawson right side at the 50. Dawson at the 40, at the 30, and knocked down at the 25-yard line. Then a touchdown saving tackle by Zach Zuhl. Otherwise, Dawson puts 6 on the board. Great pitch and catch. A nice comeback route there from Dawson Snyder. And a huge gain for the Pioneers, biggest of the afternoon. 1st and 10, Marietta at the 25. So clock continues to run at 2:10. Witzberger will come to the right side of the line now. 3 wide receivers, and Snyder goes in motion, and they pitch it. Snyder wants to go around left side, and Gandy can't hold the block, and so maybe a yard or two for Dawson Snyder around the outside, and that's about it.
Forced out of bounds by Alden Steer.
So clock stops with 1:53 to go. No score in this ball game. Marietta just 3 yards from the red zone. 2nd and 8. Mel Curry at the top of your screen. Gandy in the slot. Now Gandy goes motion to the top. Veerstra, Hodges out of the backfield. Vontae down to the 5, to the 3, and did he get in? No signal. Yes, he did. Touchdown, Marietta. Check it out here on the replay. Great block by Mel Curry. He keeps his feet right in front of the official. He's looking for help, yeah, he got in. Derek Klein on to attempt the extra point. He is 36 of 38 on the year. Let's make it 37 of 39. Yes, sir, it's up and good. So with 1:22 to go in the first, Marietta draws first blood. Vontae Hodges on the swing pass out of the backfield. Nice job there, and it is a touchdown. 1:22 to go. Stay with us. We're coming right back.
At Marietta College, we believe if something is worth doing, you should do it with every ounce of your being. Our students are pioneers, and they're committed to getting the most out of their college experience. They seek experiences beyond their classes or their major, and we have more than 50. A Marietta College student wants to write and direct a campus play, score the game-winning basket, and complete a serious research project with their professor. We know Marietta College isn't for everyone, but it might be the perfect fit for you. Learn more today at marietta.edu.
At Papa John's, we start with better. Like taking marinated oven-roasted chicken and tossing it in our hot lemon pepper sauce. Or how we hand toss our fresh, never frozen signature dough made from 6 simple ingredients. And now our dough can save you dough when you
7-0 our score. Marietta leads it. Derek Klein to kick it off. Michael Love and Singleton back deep, and it's Love at the 9-yard line. Michael Love is hit and dropped right at about the 30. First hit there for Marietta, Holden Daly. So 1:15 to go in the first, and Marietta will try to keep Baldwin Wallace out of the end zone. That drive, by the way, Vontae Hodges, 23-yard pass from Connor Veerstra. 4 plays, 59 yards. It took 2 minutes and 16 seconds, and Marietta on the board, 7-0, late here in the first. Singleton in the backfield with Bubonics, and they give it to Singleton. He's still on his feet over the left side and finally drugged down by Brady McManaway. 7-yard gain on the play. Singleton, a good-looking running back at 185 pounds. He's 5'9". And Bubonics in the backfield, and he is wrapped up. Awesome job there. That's Jake Visnick on the sack. Bubonics just didn't have the time. He was looking over on the right side, and Visnick came around on that backside and wrapped him up. So I don't want to jinx it, but I like Marietta's chances of keeping this scoreless streak alive. 3rd and 11. Bubonics out of the shotgun. Looks right, throws right, and he's got a man, and he is going to be wrapped up behind the line of scrimmage. Mikel Love was the receiver. Sal Laurie in with a great stop, and that's the end of the first quarter. And the streak, ladies and gentlemen, is intact. Our score 7-0 after the first 15. We'll be back right after this. You're watching Marietta College football on CAS 45. It's brought to you by Surspy CD. You know what I mean.
At Papa John's, we start with better. Like taking marinated oven-roasted chicken and tossing it in our hot lemon pepper sauce. Or how we hand toss our fresh, never frozen signature dough made from 6 simple ingredients. And now our dough can save you dough when you order from the Papa Pairings menu. Get 2 or more Papa Pairings favorites for just $6.99 each. Better ingredients, better pizza, Papa John's. Order now on the app.
At Marietta College, we believe if something is worth doing, you should do it with every ounce of your being. Our students are pioneers, and they're committed to getting the most out of their college experience. They seek experiences beyond their classes or their major, and we have more than 50. A Marietta College student wants to write and direct a campus play, score the game-winning basket, and complete a serious research project with their professor. We know Marietta College isn't for everyone, but it might be the perfect fit for you. Learn more today at marietta.edu.
First 15 in the books. Marietta College leads it 7-0 on homecoming 2024 here from Don Drum Stadium on the campus of Marietta College. Joseph Evans, the punter, is going to stand back at his 11-yard line. And Dawson Snyder at his 32 to receive the punt. Good snap. No pressure from Marietta. End over end, and Snyder hauls it in at about the 37-yard line. So Marietta will take over. 1st and 10. Snyder's had such a great year, man. I'm so sorry to see him graduate. He's been a great player here for Andy Waddle's Pioneers. Pistol formation for Marietta. Taz Morris in the backfield, and now he'll come up to the shotgun and put him as a sidecar. Veerstra wants to throw over the right side, looking for Snyder, and he's got it. First down, Marietta down to the 45-yard line. Nice gain on the play. And it'll be 1st and 10, Marietta, the ball at the 45-yard line. Veerstra already has thrown for 90 yards in this ball game. Morris, can't miss him, man. Those pink shoes he's wearing, those pink cleats. He is going to glow in the dark today. Yard gain on the play for Morris. It'll be 2nd down and 9. Mel Curry to the bottom of your screen. Gandy in the slot closest to you. And then Dawson Snyder at the top. Pass over the right side is caught. Dawson Snyder down the right side, still on his feet, tiptoeing down to the 15-yard line. That's where the official is going to mark him out. Great spot there by the official. First down for the Pioneers. Good job by Ryan Dawson, by the way, staying in bounds, tiptoeing down the line, getting himself a couple of extra yards. 1st and 10, Marietta at the 15. 2 wide receivers to the top. Now they'll bring Witzberger to the end of the line left side, and they'll bring Dawson Snyder in motion. They give it to Vontae Hodges right side. Vontae across the 15 down to the 13-yard line. It'll be a 2-yard gain on the play, 2nd and 8. Marietta on the move here after that nice pitch and catch from Veerstra to Dawson Snyder. Snyder already with 4 catches today, 86 yards. Connor wants to throw. Now he's in trouble. He's going to be flushed. Veerstra throws right side. He's just going to throw it towards Pike Street because there was nobody open. Clock stops 12 minutes exactly, and it will bring up a third down. Inside the red zone this year, Marietta has scored 91% of the time. 79% of those have been touchdowns. Four of 6 field goal wise inside the 20 this year, but we're not there yet. We're 3rd and 8. Out of the gun, Veerstra. Play action to Hodges. Inside route to Melcurry, and they're going to lose a yard, unfortunately. So now they're going to bring on Derek Klein. And this is going to be, they're going to spot the ball at the 16. It'll be a 26-yard attempt. Out of the hold of Quentin Sheets. And hold everything. Flag on the play. Could be first down Marietta, or at least Marietta signaling offsides BW. Yeah, that's what it is. And I believe the offense is going to trot back out there. Let's look at the official here and find out. Yep. Whoops. Colin Kaufman, the guilty party. So Kaufman trying to draw the Marietta false start penalty, and you can't do that. That's against the rules. So it'll be first and goal from the 5. So Marietta gets a break right there for sure. And a formation you don't see a whole lot. They're going to line Taz Morris up. There you see him right there at the bottom of your screen at right around the numbers at the 10. Morris will line up in a wide receiver slot. And Witzberger will be right behind the tight end. So 3 wideouts. Now they'll bring Morris in motion. And now they're going to hand it to him. Morris up the middle, down inside the goal line. And no, he's going to be down at the 1-yard line. He lost the football, but his knee was down at the 1. Nice camera angle right there by our guys at CAS 45. Super job today. Brian Guthrie directing, and he's even got his daughter on camera today. I don't know what he's paying her, but she's doing a great job. Second and goal. Ball is at the 1. Morris. Touchdown, Marietta. Taz Morris from 1 yard out, and the Pioneers score again. Super job there by Taz Morris. And Marietta leads it. They are a point after attempt from making this a 14-0 ball game. Klein. And he missed that one and hit the upright. So no good. 10:42 left to go in the first half. Marietta leads it 13-0. Stay with us. You're watching Marietta College Football, brought to you by Sir Speedy Printing on CAS 45.
At Sir Speedy, we're not just about ink on paper. We're your one-stop destination for all your printing needs. From eye-catching signs to promotional materials that leave a lasting impression, we bring your ideas to life. Our experts are here to guide you through every step, ensuring your brand stands out. Print it right. Choose Sir Speedy for all your printing needs. Reliable and tailored to perfection. That's our promise. Helping you get noticed. Sir Speedy, your print partner for success.
Settlers Bank, striving to turn your extraordinary ideas into a happier, safer, friendlier, and more creative community. Since 1999, we've continued to be a true hometown community bank.
Sellers Bank cares about building relationships with each and every customer.
Helping your extraordinary ideas soar by providing personal service and creative solutions.
When I chose Settlers Bank, I chose a bank for life.
We're Settlers Bank, neighbors doing business with neighbors.
Singleton with the run back, Tyrone Singleton, but a flag on the play, and it's going to be a face mask, I believe, against Marietta. We'll wait and see. He's talking to his other official. But scoring play, by the way. Taz Morris, a 1-yard run. Okay, so there's 2 fouls on the play. Both of them against Marietta. First of all, they were offside. Baldwin Wallace will decline that one. And then the one that I saw right there at the end was a face mask. And, of course, they're going to take that personal foul, and it'll bring the ball out to the 38-yard line. It'll be good field position. Anyway, 8 plays, 63 yards. It took 4 minutes and 10 seconds, and Klein missed the extra point. So 13-0 is our score as BW will take over 1st and 10. 3 wide receivers bunched to the bottom of your screen, 1 to the top, and the sidecar in the back is Singleton. And the pass is caught but immediately snuffed out. Oliver Kelleher was the recipient of the pass, but Marietta read it. Sabatino on the stop for Marietta, the senior linebacker. They lost 2 on that play. 2nd and 12. Man in motion is Lameo, and they throw it to him. Swing pass, right side. Vinny Lameo is run out of bounds at the 34-yard line, and that's going to be Harley Hopkins, outside linebacker on the stop. 5 yards on the pickup, but after losing 2, it's going to be a 3rd and 8. Bubonics wants to throw over the middle, in and out of the intended receiver's hands. Pass was intended for Vinny Lameo. Did not haul it in. So Baldwin Wallace, a quick 3 and out, and they're going to have to punt. Hey, incidentally, coming up at halftime, my interview with longtime buddy John Vanderwall, the head basketball coach at Marietta College. We talked to Jenna Anderson, the new women's coach, a couple of weeks ago, and we're going to get to talk to John here coming up at halftime as the punt goes out of bounds from Evans. They didn't want Dawson Snyder to get his hands on that thing. So Marietta will take over with 9:07 to go in the first half.
And it's a first down, Pioneers.
Morris will go in motion. And now a swing pass on the right side. That's Zion Jackson Wilburn, who's just checked into the ball game, number 9.
Pass completed to Zion Jackson Wilburn.
Wilburn, 4 yards on the gain. It will be 2nd down and 6.
At the tackle.
Wilburn's first touch this afternoon is good for 4 yards. And Zion Jackson Wilburn will stay in the backfield alongside Veerstra. Derek Witzberger in motion. Veerstra wants to throw right side, back shoulder, caught. Dawson Snyder with another reception this afternoon. Snyder, his 5th catch of the afternoon. And enough for a first down.
Into BW territory at the 47. It's a first down, Pioneers.
I formation along with Veerstra in the backfield. Now they'll bring Wilburn back for 3 folks in the backfield. Fake the handoff and they get it outside to Taz Morris. He doesn't have anywhere to go. Morris run down there by Alden Steele, the senior defensive back for Baldwin Wallace.
He's upended by Alden Steele.
Actually lost one on the play. It'll be 2nd down and 11. Haven't seen that formation much out of Marietta this season. After that, we may not see it again. Who knows? Snyder to the bottom of your screen. He's joined there by Wilborn, who now goes back into the backfield. And they give it. No, it's a fake handoff, and it's intended for Dawson Snyder over the middle. And in and out of his hands, Colin Kaufman on the coverage. So now 3rd down and 11. Clock stopped on the incompletion. Wholesale personnel changes now for Baldwin Wallace. So head coach Jim Hilvert making some big-time changes on defense for this 3rd and 11 play. Let's see what Andy Waddle draws up here. Connor Veerstra wants to throw over the middle, has his man. That is Jay Melcurry. He's going to be short of the first down by about 2 yards. Inside the 40 to the 39, he's got to get to the 37. Decision time here for the Pioneers. Marietta's going for it. Wilburn in the backfield. They try to draw him off sides. Free play here. Pass down the left side is caught. Dawson Snyder over his left shoulder. Down to the 13-yard line. First down. Look at it here. Over. Yo, I was wrong. Right shoulder, but it was still a great catch. Great camera work there by our guys. You love those free plays. Marietta, of course, is going to decline it. It'll be 1st and 10, Pioneers. And a nice job, by the way, on the cadence by Connor Veerstra, drawing them off sides, giving them a free play, and then it was all Dawson Snyder after that. Dawson Snyder. I did it again. Oh, yeah, that actually is right. Never mind, I'm talking to myself. That's what happens when you don't have anybody up here color-wise with you. You know, except I've got my director in my ear making fun of me. Zion Jackson Wilborn, the ball carrier. Down to the 6-yard line. And Wilburn lost his lid there. He's going to have to come out for a play. Again, coming up at halftime, we'll hopefully get to sit down and talk for just a few minutes with John Vanderwall, see what's coming up with the Pioneer basketball season. Just 15 days away. Left side pass, Hodges, touchdown, Marietta. Taz Morris on the reception. Look at it here again. Morris lined up as a receiver. Just a little Just a little route there over the left side. And Marietta with 5:10 to go here in the first half, trying to make this a 20-point ball game. Kick is up, and this one is up and true. 5:10 to go. Marietta leads at 20-0. Stay with us. You're watching Marietta College football, brought to you by Sir Speedy on CAS 45.
At Sir Speedy, we're not just about ink on paper. We're your one-stop destination for all your printing needs. From eye-catching signs to promotional materials that leave a lasting impression, we bring your ideas to life. Our experts are here to guide you through every step, ensuring your brand stands out. Print it right. Choose Sir Speedy for all your printing needs. Reliable and tailored to perfection. That's our promise. Helping you get noticed. Sir Speedy, your print partner for success.
There was a personal foul roughing the kicker on that extra point attempt against Baldwin Wallace, and so Marietta has accepted that penalty, and that will be enforced on the kickoff. So instead of kicking from the 35, Marietta will tee it up at midfield. 20-0 is our score. Veerstra, 6-yard pass to Taz Morris. 8 plays, 66 yards. It took 3 minutes and 57 seconds off the clock. Veerstra now 12 of 16 for 184 yards and 2 touchdowns in this first half. Snyder with 6 catches for 132 yards. Mel Curry with 3 catches for 24 yards. So they're sharing the love here a little bit. And just a little line drive kick to Mikkel Love, and Love is going to be wrapped up and dropped. Holden Daly on the coverage there for Marietta. So BW will take over 1st and 10 from the 22-yard line. Not a whole lot of offense from Baldwin Wallace here this afternoon. 32 passing yards, and they have 0 rushing yards. 9 attempts for 0 yards for Baldwin Wallace in the rushing department. Bubonics wants to throw, now he's flushed. Takes a huge hit from Harley Hopkins, but the pass is caught and complete. Vinny Lomeo. Personal foul against Marietta. Man, I thought that was a pretty decent hit, but the official didn't agree with me. That'll tack 15 yards onto the end of that play.
First and 10, Baldwin Wallace at their own 49.
I don't know. I thought Bubonics was out of the tackle box, which would make him a runner at that point, but the official didn't see it that way. Pass is caught, by the way, by Connor Awad. Gain of 3 on the play. 2nd and 7. Clock continues to tick at 4:33. McManaway on the stop. 3 wide receivers to the bunch formation, bottom of your screen, and they give it right up the middle. That is going to be Lindberger, the ball carrier. Lindberger down almost to the 45-yard line, not quite. I'll mark him at the 46. Visnick on the stop for the Pioneers, and it'll bring up a 3rd down. 3rd down percentage coming into this ball game. Baldwin Wallace was at 41%. And they're going to make that one easy. Still on his feet with the football is Tim Conwell. Conwell's having a good game. That's his 4th reception of the afternoon. He leads the Baldwin Wallace receivers. And Conwell, as we talked about, leading the OAC in touchdowns with 17 on the season. Jalen Quiero Gordon on the stop for the Pioneers. And they give it right up the middle. Again, that is Lindberger. Lindberger, 5'10", 225. He's from Barberton, Ohio. And we've got a Marietta Pioneer injured on the play. I can't quite see who the number is. But there is a injury timeout on the field. We'll take one as well. 3:13 to go in the first half. Our score, Marietta 20, Baldwin Wallace nothing. And that's Sal Laurie. We'll just stay here. Laurie got up on his own power and off to the sideline, so we'll keep it right here. BW with their deepest penetration into Marietta territory this afternoon, inside the 20-yard line. They're in the red zone. They can get a first down at the 18. Lindberger, the ball carrier, left side. He's going to have that first down. Needed to get to the 18, and that's where he got to. Yellow Jackets going tempo here. McManaway on the stop. And this time Bubonics wants to keep it left side, right side, and he's going to be wrapped up. Nice job right there. Brady Russell on the stop. Number 28 for Marietta. Again, coming up at halftime is going to be our chance to talk to Marietta head basketball coach on the men's side, John Vanderwall. He has made it up to the fourth floor, and we are going to be looking forward to talking to him coming up in just a few minutes. But we've got 2 minutes of football left here in this first half. Ball is picked off, in and out of the hands of the intended receiver, and back the other way with it for Marietta is Brady Panucci, the senior defensive back, and a flag on the play late. Panucci gets out to the 35-yard line, and that's going to be an unnecessary roughness call against Harley Hopkins. So that's going to be after the play, I believe. So the interception is going to stand, but I think they're going to tack a 15-yard penalty against Harley Hopkins in the Pioneers onto the end of it. So 2-minute timeout is at 1:48, and I think, if I'm not mistaken, that's Hopkins' second personal foul penalty. He got the quarterback earlier and now on the return. 1:48 to go, and we'll take a quick break. We'll come back, and we'll call the final buck 48 for you here on CAS 45's coverage of Marietta College football.
At Papa John's,
what's up, brother?
Start with better. Like taking marinated oven roasted chicken and tossing it in our hot lemon pepper sauce. Or how we hand toss our fresh, never frozen signature dough made from 6 simple ingredients. And now our dough can save you dough when you order from the Papa Pairings menu. Get 2 or more Papa Pairings favorites for just $6.99 each. Better ingredients, better pizza, Papa John's. Order now on the app.
Back at Don Drum Stadium here on the campus of Marietta College. After the 15-yard penalty for Marietta, they will take over 1st and 10 at their own 20. Veerstra hands the ball off. Taz Morris. Morris across the 25. He slips at the 26.5-yard line. Marietta going tempo here. Clock still running at 1:30 to go in the first half. Two wide receivers at the bottom, one in the slot, one at the top. Veerstra steps up, wants to throw, he's in trouble. Veerstra throws it off, and it's caught across the 30 to the 31-yard line. That's Zion Jackson Wilburn, the junior running back. First down, Marietta. And again, they'll go tempo here. 2-minute offense. Three wide receivers to the top, one to the bottom. Veerstra wants to throw, looking right side, and it is caught. That's Dawson Snyder. And we're not going to see this because we're running tempo here, but Veerstra threw that into triple coverage, and a great job by Snyder of hauling it in. Even a better pass. There's another catch in and out of the hands of the intended receiver. I believe that is Logan Brookover, and he was hit immediately. And so a little bit of the momentum stopped for Marietta. The clock will stop on the incompletion. But just a little slant route to Brookover, and he was hit immediately and could not hold on. Second and 10. Connor, straight drop. And Zion Jackson Wilborn still on his feet at the 30. And a touchdown saving tackle right there by Kyle Langenbrunner. Or Wilburn would still be running. So clock is stopped at 41 seconds. And there is a flag. And they're going to call a hold against Marietta during the completion of the play. So I believe that's going to be a spot foul. So that'll push it back to the 43.
After the penalty enforcement, the result is still a first down. First down Marietta.
So still a first down for the Pioneers. But the holding call will push it back to the line of scrimmage now, the 43-yard line. Marietta still has a couple of timeouts and 41 seconds. So plenty of time here. Morris the sidecar. Veerstra wants to throw, and the pass is caught by Jay Melcurry. First down, Marietta, and they'll move the sticks. Clock stops momentarily while they reset the sticks. Now it runs again. 30 seconds to go. Morris, the sidecar. Snyder at the bottom of your screen. Veerstra wants to throw to the right side. He's got a man and in and out of the hands of Jay Melcurry. Clock stopped now with 19 seconds to go. Wow, Jay had the angle too. If he had just hauled that in, we would have been in business inside the 5-yard line. Line of scrimmage is the 27-yard line. Veerstra in the gun. Morris, the sidecar to the right. Connor steps up, now is flushed to the right. Wants to throw, and the pass is caught. First down yardage, that's Dawson Snyder. Snyder right at the 15-yard line. Clock is stopped, and Marietta takes a timeout. We'll stay right here. So with 13 seconds to go, 1st and 10 Marietta, they can get a first down to the 5-yard line. So far in this ball game, Connor Veerstra with a quarterback rating just shy of 195. He's 16 of 22 for 240 yards, a 73% completion percentage in this first half, 2 touchdowns. He's done it all through the air this afternoon. Taz Morris, 9 carries for 35 yards. Jackson Wilburn, 2 carries for 6 yards, and Hodges only 1 carry for a couple. It's been all Connor Veerstra here in this first half. 1st and 10, Pioneers at the 15. Connor throwing to Hodges out of the backfield, and Vontae wasn't even looking for, or rather, I'm sorry, Taz Morris out of the backfield, and he wasn't even looking for it. Just a busted play there. Quinn Brown, number 42, the freshman tight end, checks into the ball game. 9 seconds to go. Clock is stopped. Marietta with 1 timeout remaining. Connor over the middle, wants to throw, touchdown! And how about that? The freshman who just checked in, Quinn Brown, watch him right here, off the line, runs a post, and what a great job by Connor Veerstra, throwing into double coverage, threaded the needle, and touchdown, Marietta. How about that for the freshman, Quinn Brown? Extra point is up and good, and with 4 seconds to go, Marietta opens up a 27-0. Did you have that on your bingo card in the first half of play here? 27-0 Marietta? I don't think so, Scooter. I never had that on my bingo card. I mean, Baldwin Wallace is a great football team, and I'll tell you, they are a good football team, and they have given Marietta fits over the years. But this afternoon, man, I love the way Marietta is playing, and the defense, as I mentioned earlier, they've got no rushing yards. 0 yards rushing. Actually, after that last series, they have a net 12, so my bad. But 13 attempts, and they have a net 12 yards rushing the ball this afternoon. And the kick is going to be down by one of the up men. It's not Academy Award season yet, but they're trying like crazy. Josiah Sessler, who got the ball, caught it, and then did his best flop you very much. The officials just kind of laughed it off, and so BW will have 1 play here, and I assume they're just going to take a knee. Coming up at halftime, we're going to talk to John Vanderwall. Man, you have no idea how about I miss saying that name. Head basketball coach at Marietta College, and that's what they're going to do. They're going to take a knee. So, at the end of 2 quarters, Marietta 27, Baldwin Wallace nothing. We're at the half at Homecoming 2024. John Vanderwall coming up next. Stay with us right here on CAS 45.
At Marietta College, we believe if something is worth doing, you should do it with every ounce of your being. Our students are pioneers, and they're committed to getting the most out of their college experience. They seek experiences beyond their classes or their major, and we have more than 50. A Marietta College student wants to write and direct a campus play, score the game-winning basket, and complete a serious research project with their professor. We know Marietta College isn't for everyone, but it might be the perfect fit for you. Learn more today at marietta.edu.
For nearly 50 years, CAS Cable has been proudly serving the Mid-Ohio Valley with
Happy to
cable
be here.
TV,
Yes.
internet, and home phone. Our commitment has always been to provide the best possible experience and service for our customers. With CAS, you get straightforward pricing that's easy to understand. And when you call, you'll talk to a local team member. Call us today or visit us online and see what we can do for you. CAS Cable, proud to be part of our community.
At Sir Speedy, we're not just about ink on paper. We're your one-stop destination for all your printing needs. From eye-catching signs to promotional materials that leave a lasting impression, we bring your ideas to life. Our experts are here to guide you through every step, ensuring your brand stands out. Print it right. Choose Sir Speedy for all your printing needs. Reliable and tailored to perfection. That's our promise. Helping you get noticed. Sir Speedy, your print partner for success.
Welcome back to Don Drum Stadium on the campus of Marietta College. Our score at the half, Marietta leads it 27-0 over Baldwin Wallace. And joined now here in the booth by my buddy John Vanderwald. And, man, it has been I hate it that I only get to see you like once a year now. And it's at
I know.
these
That's
ball
about
games.
the only time I ever see is at halftime of a football game.
I know, but I'm glad to have you, and thanks for taking the time. I know you are super busy, especially on homecoming. Do you have any recruits on campus today? Or
Believe it or not, it's the first year in a long time we don't have any recruits. We had a away scrimmage last night at Ohio Wesleyan. So today woke up this morning, watched a lot of film, trying to clean some things up from there, and then come enjoy the football game and take in some of the festivities. But actually no recruits on campus for us today.
So you're like 14 days away from the start of the season, right?
Yeah.
I mean, it just gets here quicker every year, it seems like.
It's hard to believe. Everything happens so much faster now. And, we started official practice on October 15th, but the NCAA now gives us 8 extra days, flex days before that. So that makes the season start a little bit earlier. Games start typically a week earlier than normal. So we're full swing into it now.
Back in the 21 season, you guys 29-3. What a storybook year for you. And then the last 2 years has been kind of not typical Marietta College basketball. And I know that's gotten in your craw. I mean, you're not a guy that takes those things lightly. Tell me, John, what has NIL done now to you see guys in football like Saban. He's gotten out of it. Virginia's coach just retired because they're saying it's just harder to coach now. Do you find that in Division III?
Not so much with the NIL in Division III, although we've got this Two Rivers Trust thing kind of started up here, and we're in the very beginning stages of that. But I would say more so the transfer portal. What's kind of hurt us the last couple years is just all these fifth-year guys with the COVID stuff. A lot of guys have an extra year of eligibility, and we don't have a ton of graduate programs here, and I know the college is working on that right now. We're trying to get that up and running. But with all these guys with fifth-year stuff and the transfer portal, places like John Carroll and those places have gotten a lot of Division I transfers and things like that. So, NIL's out. Yeah, it makes it really tough. And I'll be excited after this year. All that fifth-year eligibility stuff will kind of have worked its way out, and I think that'll be more advantageous for us once that happens. But we're navigating the waters, and we're working hard at it. We got good kids, and we're excited for the season. But it's definitely a different landscape out there now, for sure.
We'll talk about the ball club that you have to work with now and what your expectations are this year. OAC, toughest conference in Division III by far, and it doesn't get any easier.
Absolutely, and we've got a lot of new faces out there this year. We've got a lot of guys that have been in our program, but they're going to be asked to kind of go make the plays for the first time this year. And so, we're not 100% sure what we've got yet. We've got a lot of young, good, talented guys, and then we've got some, we got 5 seniors that are bring back some experience, and we expect big things. The expectation's pretty high here, so we're excited, and we got a great group of kids. I think our chemistry is going to be great this year, and they're working really hard, and they're doing everything we ask, and we just got to put the ball in the hoop and make the plays.
Well, before I let you go here, I want you to turn around and look at the monitor here. I want you to explain a couple of things. And, Brian, if we can go, what is this all about?
Well, you can't say I didn't ever do anything for the school. I mean,
and he got your hair.
Oh, yeah. Look, he's nervous, though, too. He's a little nervous about doing that. That's Darius Carden, Jr. for us. And then Danny Flood, our one of our point guards, he was all about getting this done yesterday. But
what was this all about?
Just trying to raise some money for Student Athletic Advisory Council and just for a good cause. And, you could donate some money to Pie Coach yesterday, and I spent 30 minutes out there. I think I took about 30 pies to the face, and it was a lot of fun.
Are you going to give them suicides for getting it in your hair?
Well, I remember who chose to do it and who just kept walking. So, you don't forget those things.
Well, it's funny. We didn't have the audio on the clip there, but in the audio, I heard him say, you said, not the hair, and they did it, and they got you. So now you're going to have to make them pay.
Yeah, we'll figure out something.
All right, man. Well, so much excitement. Looking forward to the basketball season this year, and thank you so much for taking the time.
Hey, thanks. I appreciate it. Yeah, November 9th will be here in 2 weeks, and we're hoping that Van Johnson's packed full of people, and we got a great crowd out here today. It's tells you a lot about our community. We got one of the best communities in the country.
And one of the best basketball coaches in the country right here in Marietta, Ohio. It's John Vanderwall. Thanks so much for joining us, and you are at the half right here. CAS 45's coverage of Marietta College football will continue with our score, Marietta 27, Baldwin Wallace nothing. Stay with us. We're coming right back.
Settlers Bank, striving to turn your extraordinary ideas into a happier, safer, friendlier, and more creative community. Since 1999, we've continued to be a true hometown community bank,
Sellers Bank cares about building relationships with each and every customer.
helping your extraordinary ideas soar by providing personal service and creative solutions.
When I chose Settlers Bank, I chose a bank for life.
We're Settlers Bank, neighbors doing business with neighbors.
Angles Natural Healing and Massage. Relax, rebalance, and rejuvenate. Angles Natural Healing and Massage. Award-winning wellness destination.
Find Ingles Natural Healing and Massage at 121 Green Street in Marietta. Call 740-434-8195 or inglesnaturalhealing.com.
The #1 choice for massage. Angles Natural Healing and Massage. Relax, rebalance, and rejuvenate.
Two Chucks in a Truck HVAC companies are a dime a dozen, but there's one that's been around over 60 years, Morrison Incorporated. High-pressure sales tactics, bogus equipment repairs, offers you know are too good to be true? That's not our style. As the Mid-Ohio Valley's factory-authorized Bryant dealer, we respect our customers, we value your business, and we guarantee our work. May seem an old-fashioned way to do business, but it's worked for Morrison since 1961. Always ready to do whatever it takes. That's Morrison Incorporated.
At Sir Speedy, we're not just about ink on paper. We're your one-stop destination for all your printing needs. From eye-catching signs to promotional materials that leave a lasting impression, we bring your ideas to life. Our experts are here to guide you through every step, ensuring your brand stands out. Print it right. Choose Sir Speedy for all your printing needs. Reliable and tailored to perfection. That's our promise. Helping you get noticed. Sir Speedy, your print partner for success.
It's football season, and CAS Cable has a deal for new customers that's a real touchdown. When you sign up for high-speed internet or bundle it with dependable cable TV, you can save up to $35 a month. Rush to our website for details today. Tackle high prices with internet service from CAS Cable. Was that too many football references?
Call the Habitat Restore to pick up your big donations, drop off your small ones on Grand Central and 16th in Vienna, and help us build and repair. When you donate your gently used furniture, we put it through the heat treatment, price it, and put it on the sales floor. Our customers line up Wednesday through Saturday from 9 to 4 to get a great deal and to support the Habitat programs. They get really excited when they find a great deal on furniture, appliances, or construction items. It's controlled chaos at the Habitat for Humanity Restore, but we hope you love it as much as we do. Call 304-HABITAT or find us on Facebook.
We all have a type.
Maybe you know what your type is.
Maybe you don't.
But you have one. Am I your type?
You can be the type to save lives.
I was out doing this one day, then this happened. Not cool. So I went to Murray's. Talked to Dennis. He rocks. Like, he literally rocks. They got me fixed up super fast, hassle-free. It was awesome. That's why I keep going back. When glass breaks, call Murray's.
Murray's will replace damaged insulated residential glass and a 10-year guarantee on seals from the manufacturer. Replacement units are made right here in the USA. Murray's, your trusted source for replacement glass for 75 years.
Rotary Club of Marietta invites you to the 4th annual Rotary Rush event, Saturday, November 9th. This year, it's the wildly entertaining music and comedy show from Midwest Dueling Pianos. This one-of-a-kind entertainment experience is completely interactive and will leave you cheering. Tickets are only $50 each and can be purchased by scanning the QR code. Seating is limited. Help support Rotary's mission of improving our community and get your tickets today for the 4th annual Rotary Rush event, November 9th. Wilkie's Sports Bar in downtown Marietta is the area's newest place for food and fun. Stop by for lunch or dinner and relax with friends and family. Play some games and enjoy the TVs everywhere so you don't miss a minute of your favorite game. You can't go wrong ordering from the menu. Enjoy sandwiches, wings, ribs, salads, and more. Plus, we've got plenty of legal beverages, including all your favorite beers. Follow us on Facebook for the latest specials and events. Wilkie's Sports Bar, Tiber Way in downtown Marietta. Why wouldn't you?
At Marietta College, we believe if something is worth doing, you should do it with every ounce of your being. Our students are pioneers and they're committed to getting the most out of their college experience. They seek experiences beyond their classes or their major, and we have more than 50. A Marietta College student wants to write and direct a campus play, score the game-winning basket, and complete a serious research project with their professor. We know Marietta College isn't for everyone, but it might be the perfect fit for you. Learn more today at marietta.edu.
For nearly 50 years, CAS Cable has been proudly serving the Mid-Ohio Valley with cable TV, internet, and home phone. Our commitment has always been to provide the best possible experience and service for our customers. With CAS, you get straightforward pricing that's easy to understand. And when you call, you'll talk to a local team member. Call us today or visit us online and see what we can do for you. CAS Cable, proud to be part of our community.
At Sir Speedy, we're not just about ink on paper. We're your one-stop destination for all your printing needs. From eye-catching signs to promotional materials that leave a lasting impression, we bring your ideas to life. Our experts are here to guide you through every step, ensuring your brand stands out. Print it right. Choose Sir Speedy for all your printing needs. Reliable and tailored to perfection. That's our promise. Helping you get noticed. Sir Speedy, your print partner for success.
At Papa John's, we start with better. Like taking marinated oven-roasted chicken and tossing it in our hot lemon pepper sauce. Or how we hand toss our fresh, never frozen signature dough made from 6 simple ingredients. And now our dough can save you dough when you order from the Papa Pairings menu. Get 2 or more Papa Pairings favorites for just $6.99 each. Better ingredients, better pizza, Papa John's. Order now on the app.
Settlers Bank, striving to turn your extraordinary ideas into a happier, safer, friendlier, and more creative community. Since 1999, we've continued to be a true hometown community bank.
Settlers Bank cares about building relationships with each and every customer.
Helping your extraordinary ideas soar by providing personal service and creative solutions.
When I chose Settlers Bank, I chose a bank for life.
We're Settlers Bank, neighbors doing business with neighbors.
Natural healing and massage. Relax, rebalance, and rejuvenate. Angles Natural Healing and Massage, award-winning wellness destination.
Find Ingles Natural Healing and Massage at 121 Green Street in Marietta. Call 740-434-8195 or inglesnaturalhealing.com.
The number one choice for massage. Angles Natural Healing and Massage. Relax, rebalance, and rejuvenate.
Two Chucks in a Truck HVAC companies are a dime a dozen, but there's one that's been around over 60 years, Morrison Incorporated. High-pressure sales tactics, bogus equipment repairs, offers you know are too good to be true? That's not our style. As the Mid-Ohio Valley's factory-authorized Bryant dealer, we respect our customers, we value your business, and we guarantee our work. May seem an old-fashioned way to do business, but it's worked for Morrison since 1961. Always ready to do whatever it takes. That's Morrison Incorporated.
At Sir Speedy, we're not just about ink on paper. We're your one-stop destination for all your printing needs. From eye-catching signs to promotional materials that leave a lasting impression, we bring your ideas to life. Our experts are here to guide you through every step, ensuring your brand stands out. Print it right. Choose Sir Speedy for all your printing needs. Reliable and tailored to perfection. That's our promise. Helping you get noticed. Sir Speedy, your print partner for success.
It's football season, and CAS Cable has a deal for new customers that's a real touchdown. When you sign up for high-speed internet or bundle it with dependable cable TV, you can save up to $35 a month. Rush to our website for details today. Tackle high prices with internet service from CAS Cable. Was that too many football references?
Welcome back to Don Drum Stadium on the campus of Marietta College. We are at the half. Our score, Marietta 27 and Baldwin Wallace nothing. In that first half, Marietta 15 first downs to only 7 for BW. Rushing yards, 13 carries for 50 yards for Marietta, 14 carries, only 11 rushing yards for Baldwin Wallace. Passing, 267 yards for Marietta to only 65 for BW. Connor Veerster is having himself a half to remember for sure. 18 of 25, again, 267 yards. He's thrown for 3 touchdowns, his long being at 37 yards. In the rushing department for Marietta, Taz Morris, 9 carries for 35 yards and a touchdown. His long was 16 yards. For Baldwin Wallace, Charlie Bubonics for BW, 10 of 16 for 65 yards, but he has 2 interceptions for the Yellow Jackets, and he's been sacked twice. Tim Conwell, 4 catches for 50 yards, really the lone highlight for BW here this afternoon. Vinny LeMayo, a couple of catches for 16 yards. Again, the rushing defense of Marietta has been outstanding as they have held Tyrone Singleton to just 15 yards on 3 carries. And George Lindberger, 5 carries for 10 yards. It's just not been a good rushing day for Baldwin Wallace. Credit Marietta for really stepping up on run defense here this afternoon. Harley Hopkins, 3 tackles, or 7 tackles rather, 3 unassisted, 4 assisted, and Sal Laurie with a couple of tackles as well. He's had 5. Brady McManaway with 4, and Jalen Kiero Gordon with 4. And that's really the highlights of the first half. It's been all Marietta. A couple of deeper penetration plays and series from Baldwin Wallace, but Marietta has stuffed him out. And then, again, the turnover down deep in Marietta's territory has really hampered Baldwin Wallace to put the ball in the end zone. Now Marietta is going to receive the second half kickoff. And so we'll get going here in just a second. Glad you're with us here this afternoon on CAS 45. And the schedule coming up, we are going to be here next week as well, as we'll play back-to-back home games for the only time this season, as we will play host to Wilmington. And then on the road on November the 9th at Mount Union. And then the last game of the year, it doesn't get any easier. It'll be November 16th at John Carroll. For Baldwin Wallace, of course, their big tough schedule has already come and gone. They've played Mount Union and John Carroll, and they've lost both of those ball games. So we're set to go here as we start the second half. Dawson Snyder is going to field that kick at the 13-yard line, and Snyder will get it across the 30 to the 33-yard line, where Marietta will set up shop 1st and 10. When Viersta throws the football, he has hit 6 different receivers. And that's one of the things I love about Marietta's offense this year. They have really spread the wealth around when it comes to, Zion Jackson-Wilburn's into the ball game today. And also we saw earlier in the first half, Quinn Brown with a touchdown. And flag on the play as we start the first series of the second half, and delay of game for Marietta. Is that a wing tee, Brian? I'm not either. All right, so back to live action here in a more recognizable formation. Witzberger will go in motion to the top of your screen to the right side of the line. And they give it to Hodges, Vontae Hodges across the 30. Gets back to the original line of scrimmage, and Vontae will gain 5 on the play. It'll be 2nd down and 10. Standings, by the way. Okay. Well, just whenever you're ready, one of these dead down times. Gave him 4 on the play. It'll be 2nd down and 11. Witzberger in motion, and they give it again to Vontae. Vontae Hodges right up the middle to the 34-yard line. A gain of 2. It's going to bring up a 3rd and a long 9. Again, Marietta 6-0 on the year. With a win today, they will be the first team in Marietta College history to start the season 7-0. Of course, they're tied atop the OAC standings with Mount Union. They'll have them in 2 weeks. John Carroll in 2nd, and then BW and Muskingum at 3 and 2, tied for 3rd. Vierstra wants to throw, has a man in and out of the hands of Snyder. I'm sorry, that was Mel Curry. Mel Curry had it go in and out of his hands on the near sideline, so Marietta in their first series of the second half will be forced to punt. Aiden Bailey Gets the punt away kind of off the side of his foot, and it will go out of bounds at the 35-yard line. So not the best punt, but Marietta will send their defense out there, and they have done a superb job this afternoon. Again, their quarterback is Charlie Bubonics. I'm not making that name up. 6'1", 185. He's a sophomore. He's thrown for 1,404 yards coming into this game this afternoon. But Marietta's done a nice job on him, and he is under pressure. Bubonics rolls right side, wants to throw, and it is tipped. Super job there on the defense by Chance Ryan, breaking up that pass. Second and 10, clock stopped on the incompletion. Just underway here in the second half. Marietta leads it 27-0 on homecoming. Swing pass, running right at you, and the pass is caught. Colin Quinlan on the reception. And I think Harley Hopkins knocked him off his feet. And Quinlan limping off to the side of the field. It'll bring up a third down. Tight formation for the Yellow Jackets. Bubonics throw out in the flat. That's Conwell again. If there's been any bright spot in the Baldwin Wallace Yellow Jacket offense, it's been number 80 this afternoon. Tim Conwell, the junior wide receiver. And that reception right there will net a first down. Lindberger, the ball carrier, right up the middle. And he gets back to the original line of scrimmage. And that's it. No gain on the play for Lindberger. Be second down and 10. Pioneers showing blitz. Here they come. Bubonic steps up, and he's going to be hit. Gain about 3 on the play, and that's it. Gain of 3 on the play. It'll be 3rd and 7. Sidecar is Lindberger. Shotgun formation for Charlie Bubonics. And he's in trouble. Bubonics goes down. Visnick coming up. Give me Visnick coming off. He's holding his left shoulder. Visnick came off the field, and he is holding his left arm down to his side. He is hurting for certain.
Joseph Evans in punt formation. 45 at the 45-yard line. Salvori back to return.
Dawson Snyder back at his 10 to receive the kick. Actually, that's not Snyder. My bad. That's Suleiman J-Lo down to the 1-yard line. Not a very good job of fielding that one. And they're going to down it at the 3-yard line.
Down by Jackson Pollard.
Good punt, not a good job fielding that one, so Marietta will start deep in their own territory.
At their own 3-yard line, It's a first. Tackle, Pioneers.
So Marietta's worst starting field position of the day. Their own 3-yard line. Fierstra hands the ball off. That's Zion Jackson Wilburn up the middle. Oh my goodness. Wilburn, they're saying he was down by contact. There is a flag on the play. No, they picked the flag up. They're saying that Wilburn was down by contact at the 3. And they'll call him a loss of 1. Wow. Everybody in the building thought he was still on his feet. Over the middle, pass is caught. Dawson Snyder, first down yardage out to the 16. But wow, nice job of Zion Jackson Wilburn keeping his feet. But the officials ruled him down. So it'll be 1st and 10. Marietta now with a little bit of breathing room. Still inside their own 20, but at least they're not backed up next to the goalpost. Witzberger in motion. Vierstra looking for Mel Curry down the left side. He's got him at the 45. J. Mel Curry down inside BW territory. They're going to mark him down right at the 50. Coverage provided there by Colin Kaufman, but not before Mel Curry could pull it in. First down, Marietta at midfield. Gandy in motion to the top of your screen. Play action to Wilburn, and the pass almost intercepted. Mark Vereen tried to step in front of that one. So to bring up a 2nd down and 10. 7:48 to go in the 3rd. And that is Vontae Hodges right up the middle. Pioneers keeping it on the ground here. Gain of 6 on the play. Bring up 3rd and 4. Good look at 21 right there. Vontae coming off. Morris also coming off. Gandy back into the ball game. And an injured player for Baldwin Wallace right around the 33-yard line. And that looks to be TJ Hansel. Again, looking at the OAC standings, Marietta 6-0 on the year along with Mount Union. They are both unblemished in conference play. John Carroll at 4-1. Baldwin Wallace at 3-2 along with Muskingum. Of course, Marietta beating the Muskies last week. Ohio Northern also there at 3-2. And then the rest, Heidelberg, Wilmington, Capital, Otterbein. And well, I'll tell you, for it to be this late in the year and Marietta sharing the lead in the OAC with Mount Union is unprecedented. And with a win today, as we've talked about earlier, Marietta will go to 7-0 on the year. No Marietta College football team has ever been 7-0, and we've got a chance to do that today. Long wounded duck is pulled in by J. Mel Curry. I don't know if that was tipped or if it just slipped out of it just slipped out of his hands. But it fluttered around up there, and Mel Curry came back and got it. Great catch and great camera work by our CAS 45 crew. It'll be 1st and goal from the 10. 34 yards on the pitch and catch from Veerstra to Mel Curry. Zion Jackson Wilborn in the pistol formation, and he gets the ball. Left side, tries to turn the corner. He does to the 5. He's run out of bounds at about the 4-yard line. They'll give him the 3. Zion Jackson Wilborn, the ball carrier. Jackson Wilborn is definitely got the body of a running back. He's in the backfield now in the pistol formation. Zion Jackson Wilborn over the left side. Touchdown, Marietta. How do you like them apples? He starts right, nothing there, cuts left, touchdown. Super job by that Marietta line, by the way. Pushing everybody to the right and creating that hole on the left side. Zion Jackson Wilborn, 5'9", 215, built like a dump truck, and he's from Whitehall, Ohio, Reynoldsburg High School. So with 5:45 to go in the third, Marietta 34, BW 0. Stay with us. You're watching Marietta College football on CAS 45. Is brought to you by Sir Speedy Printing. We're coming right back.
At Sir Speedy, we're not just about ink on paper. We're your one-stop destination for all your printing needs. From eye-catching signs to promotional materials that leave a lasting impression, we bring your ideas to life. Our experts are here to guide you through every step, ensuring your brand stands out. Print it right. Choose Sir Speedy for all your printing needs. Reliable and tailored to perfection. That's our promise. Helping you get noticed. Sir Speedy, your print partner for success.
Who's here? Welcome back to Don Drum Stadium on the campus of Marietta College. I got to give a shout out, by the way, to the women's volleyball team here. They're undefeated right now. I think it's 19-0 or something like that. And I saw Christy Newman, the coach, walking around the press box. If anybody sees her, send her my way. I want to get her on here, congratulate her for a great season. But, yeah, Marietta women's volleyball just tearing it up. 19-0. They are undefeated on the year, just like the Marietta College men's football team that we're watching right here, as opposed to the women's football team. There is no such thing. Yeah, hats off to Christy for her season that she's had, because they are really, really playing some great matches and are unblemished on the year so far. That scoring drive, by the way, 8 plays, 97 yards. It took 4 minutes and 15 seconds off the clock. Zion Jackson Wilborn, a 3-yard run. Derek Klein added the extra point, and Marietta leads it 34-0. 420 yards of offense so far for the Pioneers, and we're still in the third quarter. Marietta has had an afternoon, and this is the longest run for Baldwin Wallace this afternoon. Goes to Tyrone Singleton off right tackle. And Singleton gets a first down for BW out to the 42.
First and 10, Yellow Jackets at their own 42.
Bubonics swing pass left side, and it's caught. Pulled in by Vinny Lomeo. Lomeo with his third catch of the afternoon. Good for 6 yards. Clock continues to run. Man in motion was Awad. And Bubonic's up the middle, and he is going to be drugged down. Keyshawn Madlock, number 52, on the stop for the Pioneers. And it'll bring up a 3rd and 5. Shotgun formation for Bubonics. Looking to throw over the middle. He has a man and immediately brought down by Sal Laurie. Pass was caught by Mikkel Love, but Laurie was right there for no gain. Maybe a yard. And BW is going to have to punt. So Dawson Snyder is back at his 12-yard line. And he'll field it at about the 13 and go backwards.
There is no foul for roughing the kicker. The defender was blocked into the kicker. First down.
So hold everything.
Dawson Snyder at the return.
There is a flag on the play. They picked it up. The kicker, Joseph Evans, went down, but the Pioneer player was blocked into him, so there was no foul on the play. So Marietta, 1st and 10, their own 11. Guys, I'm trying to get Christy Newman, the volleyball coach. She's up here, but she's talking to Zion Jackson Wilburn, the ball carrier. Across the 15 out to the 16-yard line. Wilburn having a good ball game. He's coming off the field right now, and 6 carries for, he's got himself a touchdown as well. So 2nd down. About 4 to go for the Pioneers. Snyder in motion, and they give it right up the middle. That's Taz Morris, the ball carrier. Now Morris has messed me up because now he's got black tape on those pink shoes, and we've got a Pioneer down at the 17-yard line. And that doesn't look good. His helmet's already off. Let's take a quick break, Brian, and we'll go. We'll come back here in just a second. You're watching Pioneer Football on CAS 45. Stay with us.
At Papa John's, we start with better. Like taking marinated oven-roasted chicken and tossing it in our hot lemon pepper sauce. Or how we hand toss our fresh, never frozen signature dough made from 6 simple ingredients. And now our dough can save you dough when you order from the Papa Pairings menu. Get 2 or more Papa Pairings favorites for just $6.99 each. Better ingredients, better pizza, Papa John's. Order now on the app.
David Bush, the injured Pioneer, looks like he maybe got a finger to the eye or something, but he's better now, number 78. Got a finger in his right eye there, but he's up and onto the sideline. So we're inside 2 minutes now. 1st and 10, Pioneers. Ball at the 22-yard line. Taz Morris running right at you now, left side. Here comes Morris around the corner at the 30. Morris out of bounds at the 36-yard line. Run out of bounds there by Kyle Langenbrunner, number 15. Another first down for Marietta as they continue to move the football. The line of scrimmage now the 36-yard line. Evan Gandy in motion. He'll line up in the slot. And the fake to Morris. Veerstra running right, wants to throw. Comeback route for Jay Melcurry, and another Pioneer first down. And a couple of times today, Marietta has really done a nice job, especially Melcurry on the comeback routes. When Veerstra has had nobody to throw to, Melcurry has had a couple of, I guess you used to call them button hooks back in the day, but just comeback routes to come back to the football when Veerstra was in trouble. There was a flag on the play. Holding against Marietta, so it'll be back 10 yards. Line of scrimmage will now be the 26-yard line. Thanks, man.
First down and 20.
First and 20 for Marietta. Screen pass to Morris, right side, tries to turn the corner. And he is going to be run out of bounds.
Pass completed to Tans Morris.
Aiden Steele ran him out of bounds.
Malik Duffy and Aiden Steele force him out of bounds. That's the end of the third quarter.
End of the third quarter, Marietta with a commanding 34-0 lead. And when we come back, Christy Newman, head coach of the women's volleyball team here at Marietta College, 19-0. We're going to talk to her in just a second. Stay with us. We'll be right back.
At Papa John's, we start with better. Like taking marinated oven roasted chicken and tossing it in our hot lemon pepper sauce. Or how we hand toss our fresh, never frozen signature dough made from 6 simple ingredients. And now our dough can save you dough when you order from the Papa Pairings menu. Get 2 or more Papa Pairings favorites for just $6.99 each. Better ingredients, better pizza, Papa John's. Order now on the app.
Welcome back to Don Drum Stadium on the campus of Marietta College. Brian Noss along with head coach Christy Newman of the women's volleyball team. Coach, thank you so much for taking time.
Absolutely, absolutely.
So you've been a busy girl today. You've been running all around the press box. You just did radio.
Yes.
It's pretty popular stuff when you're 19-0.
Yeah, a little bit.
Tell us about your season and did you coaches always say we want to win every time we go out and have a match, but did you think you'd be 19-0 at this part of the season?
I knew from the beginning of the season that our girls are going to be special. I tell them that all the time. They probably have an inside joke about how I tell them they're special all the time. But they have this bond on the court, off the court, all the things, and they put a lot of time into loving each other and being great teammates. And so I knew that they were going to be special. Did I know they were going to be this special? No, I didn't. It's an amazing surprise. I knew they were capable of doing this, but yeah.
How young is this team, or how much veteran leadership do you have?
Yeah, we have a lot of veteran leadership, so that I think has a big piece in it. You know, we have Maggie Feller; she's a 5th-year senior. We have Mia, Ella, a lot of seniors. So we have one 5th year and then 5 seniors. So we're pretty senior heavy. So
is this the best season you've ever had?
Yes.
By far.
By far, any coaching job I've had, it's the best season I've had. And not just because we're winning. Winning always helps everything, right?
Sure.
Like, I'd be lying if I didn't say that.
Right.
But the girls are making it that way. They, everything is fun. And even when it, couldn't be fun, they're making it fun, and they're just loving each other and pushing each other, and it's awesome to watch.
So as far as how you've done, what part of the schedule is left? Is it all conference at this point?
Yeah, so we have 2 conference games left. So we have Mount Union on Wednesday and then at home, and then we have Wilmington on the road on Friday.
Are these teams you've seen before already?
We have not played them yet,
okay.
no. So So Mount just played ONU today, and they lost, which is sad for Mount, but awesome for us because that makes them have 2 losses in the OAC, and they were right next to us with only having 1. So that gives us a little breathing room for Wednesday, but if I know my girls and I know my assistant, we want to take care of business. That doesn't hinder us from doing that, but it gives us a little bit of a breathing room.
Yeah, and we talked earlier today with John Vanderwall, and then a couple of weeks ago I talked to Jenna Anderson too.
Absolutely.
And how has this whole transfer portal, NIL, everything, even Division III, how has that affected you as a coach and the job that you're able to do?
Yeah, honestly, it hasn't affected me a ton, but that's just because my assistant and I kind of haven't really dove into the transfer portal, because of the special team that we have. We want to make sure
you don't want to fix what's not broken.
Yeah, and I think a culture fit is the number one thing. I think that you can be as talented and all that, and that's great, but if you're not a culture fit, that can hinder the success, especially in the volleyball world. Like, one person can run a magical season.
Sure. How awesome is it for you from a recruiting perspective to be 19-0, and that's got to help you out quite a bit, I would think.
Yeah, it's definitely helping us out. We're pretty much done with the 2025 recruiting class. Yeah.
Oh, wow.
But my assistant Hadley is amazing. I can't thank her enough. She kills it in recruiting.
Yeah.
But we're definitely seeing an influx in 2026 of people that might not have been interested before, and now they're like, oh wait, this could be a place I want to be in, that kind of thing. But Marietta sells itself. As soon as you get someone onto this campus, they fall in love because it's an amazing place to be.
You talk about the other sports here that are always so popular, baseball, basketball. The coaches try to get quite a bit of a local flavor to it. Tell me about the makeup of your girls. Do you have a lot of local girls here?
We have 2. We have a girl from the Belpre area, and then we have a girl from Marietta High School. And then other than that, we have a lot of Cleveland and Canton area. And then we have 1 girl from Colorado and 1 from Chicago. So kind of a little bit all over.
Yeah.
So, yeah.
Well, this is a great day to maybe, I don't know if you have any recruits on campus today, but this is a great atmosphere being homecoming.
Absolutely an amazing atmosphere.
And the fact that we're winning 34-0 doesn't suck.
Amazing. It's amazing. I love it.
Well, Christy, thank you so much for stopping by, and I wish you the best of luck. And you have 2 matches left, right?
We have 3 matches in the regular season, but 2 conference matches left.
Okay, so when does OAC start?
It is not next 2 weeks, 2 weeks away.
Now, I'm assuming, I don't know how this works, but I'm assuming that because you're doing so well in the OAC, you're going to be hosting some playoffs.
We should host, we should get a bye on the Tuesday of OACs, and then we should be hosting Thursday.
Okay. So this is a plea when we do host to pack the banjo.
Yes, we want to pack the banjo. Please, please, please.
Get as many people into the banjo as possible to cheer your girls on.
Absolutely, that'd be awesome.
Congratulations on an awesome season. Continued success.
Thank you so much. Thank you, I appreciate
All right.
it.
Christy Newman, the head women's volleyball coach here at Marietta College. 19, I didn't stutter, 19-0 these girls are this year, and they have 3 matches left, and so don't forget, come on out to the banjo and see them if at all possible, because they could use your support. Back to live action here at Don Drum. Marietta leads it 34-0. They have the football, as our CAS 45 crew has done a great job of keeping the video going here while we were talking to Christy. But Vontae Hodges now the ball carrier, left side, still on his feet, 15, still on his feet at the 10, and down at the 8-yard line. Hodges down to the 8. Vontae having a pretty good afternoon, but man, it's really been all Connor Bierster this afternoon. So 1st and goal from the 8. Pioneers trying to punch it in again this afternoon. Complete domination. Vontae Hodges up the middle, maybe a yard. That's it. Clock continues to run here in the fourth quarter. 12 minutes to go. This one has been all Marietta this afternoon. Vierstra 355 yards through the air today. And what do you say we add to it? Witzberger down to the 6.
Pass caught by Jarek Witzberger. Upended quickly by Alden Steele. One-yard gain. 3rd and goal.
Vierstra all by himself in the backfield now. He'll send Hodges in motion. He'll line up strong right. Connor gets the play from the sideline. They're changing the play. 5 seconds on the play clock. Mel Curry in motion. Vierstra, blitz coming. They get it. There's a comeback route again. That's the comebacker that's happened 3 times today. Dawson Snyder, touchdown. Vierstra had nowhere to go. Dawson Snyder saw it. And he came back to the ball and waltzed into the end zone untouched. Telling you what, that comeback route has been money today. Klein's kick is up and good. 10:48 to go in the ball game. 41-zip Marietta. Stay with us. We're coming back.
At Sir Speedy, we're not just about ink on paper. We're your one-stop destination for all your printing needs. From eye-catching signs to promotional materials that leave a lasting impression, we bring your ideas to life. Our experts are here to guide you through every step, ensuring your brand stands out. Print it right. Choose Sir Speedy for all your printing needs. Reliable and tailored to perfection. That's our promise. Helping you get noticed. Sir Speedy, your print partner for success.
$41-0. Who would have thought? Total domination from Marietta today. That scoring drive, Dawson Snyder, 7-yard pass from Connor Vierstra. 5 plays, 22 yards. It went 2 minutes and 23 seconds. And just to give you an idea of the kind of day that Connor Vierstra is having. I mean, if this isn't OAC Player of the Week numbers, I don't know what is. 24 of 36, 363 yards, 4 touchdowns today. His receivers, Dawson Snyder has 10 catches for 181 yards and a touchdown. Mel Curry, 6 catches for 107. Morris, 3 catches for 11. Zion Jackson Wilburn, 2 catches for 25. Rushing, yeah, we're doing okay. We're not setting the world on fire. Morris, 11 rushes for 54 yards and a touchdown. Vontae Hodges, 6 carries for 28. Jackson Wilburn, 6 carries for 21. And Connor kept the ball once for 7 yards. Wilburn with a touchdown as well. But I'm telling you what, it has been the Connor Vierstra show. 473 yards for Marietta, and we're 10 minutes to go in the fourth quarter. Complete domination. Baldwin Wallace now on the run back. With it is Shondell Gardner. And he lost his footing at the 28-yard line. So Marietta defense has been phenomenal today. And I believe we have a new quarterback. We do. For Baldwin Wallace, and a new running back as well. Xavier Balson is the new quarterback, number 14. And in the backfield is Josiah Sessler, number 43.
Josiah Sessler takes the handoff.
So Bubonics,
4-yard gain.
I don't know Bubonics, I don't think he's hurt, but and quarterback keeper, Xavier Balson, but nowhere to go.
Xavier Balson keeps.
Mason Valter on the stop for the Pioneers, number 50. Bring up third down and 11. Clock continues to run. Balson wants to throw. Now he'll step up. And it's intercepted. Back the other way. Here come the Pioneers. Tanner Bills with it. Still on his feet. Bills turns the corner at the 20 and he's upended. I kept looking for a flag because Balson, the quarterback, got hit. But it was not deemed a roughing the passer, so that's good. Besides that, he was out of the tackle box. And Tanner Bills with the pick. That's the third turnover today. And the first interception for the backup quarterback, Xavier Balson. So at this point, we'll see if Andy Waddle starts bringing in some other players, and he does. Larson Brown is the new quarterback, number 5. Vontae Hodges stays in at running back. And he gives it to Vontae, right side. Lowers his head and bullies his way down to about the 16-yard line.
Larson Brown in at quarterback. Handoff goes to Vontae Hodges.
Larson Brown is a sophomore, 6'3", 210. He's out of Mason, Ohio. Mason High School. Also into the game, Isaiah Mitchell, freshman. He's lining up in the slot on the left side. Hodges, the ball carrier. Good now comes out, number 25. Another first down for Marietta. It'll be first and goal at the 7-yard line. Hodges to the 5. Officials will mark him down at the 6. Maybe losing a yard there. You see Vontae coming out.
One-yard gain. Second and goal.
Hodges was 41 yards on the afternoon. Second and goal from the 6. Larson over the left side, touchdown. Larson Brown. In the meadow, we can build a snake. I can't do that. And pretend that he's Larson Brown. Sorry, that's what happens when it gets to be 47-0. It's a good thing this is my last game because they probably won't have me back after this. Oh, there's another doink. This time, though, it was not Derek Klein. It was Nathaniel DeMuth. 6:40 to go. Pioneers cruising. Stay with us. We'll be back right after this.
Kicking off.
47-0 our score. And again, if this was on your bingo card today, 47-0 with 6 minutes to go, I'd like for you to play the Powerball for me, and we'll split the winnings. Nobody would have predicted this. But we've done everything that Andy said he wanted to do in the pregame interview. He wanted to control the football, he wanted to run the football, and he wanted to put pressure on the quarterback. And that's the big thing. They put the pressure on the quarterback. There is a flag at the 14-yard line. But, you know, putting the pressure on the quarterback is what really has done it today. I mean, Bubonics was 15 of 23 for 93 yards. He was sacked 3 times. He threw 2 picks. So pressuring the quarterback, you could check that off as job well done today because the defense was unbelievably fantastic. So personal foul against Josiah Sessler of Baldwin Wallace. That drive, by the way, 4 plays, 19 yards. It took 2 minutes and 20 seconds. And Larson Brown with a 6-yard run. And BW will start 1st and 10 from their 13-yard line. Handoff up the middle. And that is number 23, Khalees Beeman, senior running back.
Takes the handoff. Tackle made by Jackson Reifenschneider.
And again, wholesale changes on offense for Baldwin Wallace. And it is definitely substitution time here late in this ball game. Play up the middle and touchdown saving tackle by Tanner Bills, who has an interception in this ball game. But Khalees Beeman, the ball carrier, longest run from scrimmage today for the Yellow Jackets. And he gets down to the 47-yard line of Marietta. 5:20 to go in the ball game. The handoff to Beeman again, and he has stood up at the line of scrimmage. They're going to give him a yard to the 46. So now, if you're Marietta, you'd really love to pitch a shutout here. But what's most important? Let's not get anybody hurt. You've got all these folks that are 2 and 3s on the depth chart that are seeing action right now. So Andy's got his starters with a well-deserved. You can take the rest of the day off, guys, because you played your heart out. I mean, a shutout would be nice. Let's just get out of here with no injuries. Beeman again. And a nice stop there. Nick Scally. Third down now for Baldwin Wallace. Coming up on 4 minutes to go in the ball game. Paulson to Beeman up the middle. He's going to get the first down and more down to the 24-yard line. And had he kept his feet, he may have scored. Stopped there by Lucas Ratliff. Ratliff, the sophomore, getting some playing time here this afternoon. And again, the handoff right up the middle. Delise Beeman.
Tackled by Daniel Timmons. 1-yard pickup. Second and
Clock continues to run. And they give it to Beeman again. Delise Beeman, the senior running back, to the 25-yard line.
Beeman carries. Tackle from behind by Bryant Young.
Bring up third down.
1-yard loss. And it is third down. Third and 10.
So are they going to let the quarter run out is the question. They're going to try and get a playoff here. 2-minute timeout is coming up. And there it is. So 2 minutes to go, and Pioneers lead at 47-0. We'll take our final break and come back. You're watching Marietta College football on CAS 45, presented by Sir Speedy Printing.
Wilkie Sports Bar in downtown Marietta is the area's newest place for food and fun. Stop by for lunch or dinner and relax with friends and family. Play some games and enjoy the TVs everywhere so you don't miss a minute of your favorite game. You can't go wrong ordering from the menu. Enjoy sandwiches, wings, ribs, salads, and more. Plus, we've got plenty of legal beverages, including all your favorite beers. Follow us on Facebook for the latest specials and events. Wilkie Sports Bar, Tiber Way in downtown Marietta. Why wouldn't you?
Next week, Marietta is right back here for the last home game of the season. If you haven't seen them yet, you need to, because Wilmington is coming to town. Eric Little will be calling the play-by-play next week, as this will be my last game of the year. But again, if you want to see Marietta, you've got to see them next week, unless you plan on going to either Mount Union or John Carroll, because there's 3 games left after today, and next week is the only home game against Wilmington. Again, they'll have Mount Union the week after, and then they close out against John Carroll. Marietta is going to be the first team in history, the first Marietta College football team in history to run their record to 7-0. What a great, great accomplishment. And, you know, John Carroll in the OAC is the only team that Marietta has not beaten. If you go back and look at all of these OAC records, Marietta has at least one victory, even against Mount Union. They've beaten Mount Union 8 times over the years, but they have never, ever, ever beaten John Carroll. And so they've got their work cut out for them, but these guys are up for it, I'm sure. But one thing at a time, they've got to take care of next week. And then they've got to take care of Mount Union. And then, of course, John Carroll will be at the end of the year. But, yeah, that's kind of interesting to think about. You know, you think Mount Union is the big powerhouse, but Marietta's actually beaten them 8 times. But never, ever in the history of Marietta College football have they beaten John Carroll. They'll have the opportunity to do that in 2 weeks. Personal foul against Marietta. It'll be 1st and goal for B-Dub, and 1:48 to go in this ball game. Handoff is to Khalid Beeman. He's inside the 5.
Tackled by Blake Barkley.
And you know Marietta really wants to pitch this shutout right here, but you know, in Baldwin Wallace, just as bad, they want to get some points on the board. They don't want to have driven 3 hours down here to get shut out. Keeper, Balson left side, loses the football, and it goes out of bounds. Shondell Gardner tried to cover it, but it went out of bounds. It'll stay Baldwin Wallace football, but they may have lost a yard. Third down and goal from the 3. They did get him back to the original line of scrimmage there. And nothing doing. Khalid Beeman is wrapped up for a 4-yard loss. All the way back to the 7. So now they'll have time for one more play. It's 4th and goal from the 7. And now 25 seconds. And they want to throw. Balson is going to run, and he's going to score. Doggone it. Well, with 10 seconds to go, it was a broken play. Marietta had great coverage. Just out of the grasp of Zayden Huck, I believe, number 30. And so 47-6. Joseph Evans on to attempt the extra point. So what a great game for Marietta. I'm telling you what, it's just been one of those storybook seasons for the Pioneers so far this year. I mean, they have really, really done themselves proud. And again, we've been talking about it earlier today that nobody nobody has ever been 7-0. No Marietta football team has ever been 7-0. So, yeah. So Pioneers came out of this game relatively healthy, I think. Only a a couple of minor injuries. I think Jake Visnick at one point was hurt today, but he came back and made a contribution. Boy, just an awesome performance today. 363 passing yards for Marietta today, 129 rushing yards, nearly 500 yards of offense today for the Pioneers. Gotta love it. .492 yards for Marietta, 129 on the ground, 363 through the air. Veerstra had himself a day, man. 24 for 36 for 363 yards, 4 touchdowns, 67% completion percentage. Morris will finish the game with 54 yards rushing. Vontae Hodges, 41. Zion Jackson-Wilburn, 21. Receiving, Dawson Snyder, great day for him. 10 catches, 181 yards, and a touchdown. Jay Murray, 100 yards on 6 catches. Zion Jackson-Wilburn, 2 for 25. Vontae with 1 for 23. A great team effort today. And, Andy talked about it in the pregame interview. He said collectively, these guys love each other. They go to the wall for each other, and they proved it here today. And a great team victory. Final score: Marietta wins it, 47-7. My thanks to Brian Guthrie and his staff. Great team at CAS 45. Super job on the coverage today, guys. And they will be back here next week for the final home game of the year. And Eric Little will have the play-by-play duties. So, again, final score, Marietta wins it 47-7. For all of us at CAS 45, thanks for watching. I'm Brian Nost. Have a safe afternoon and evening, everybody. Happy Halloween coming up next week. We'll see you next time. Good night.